Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zulu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and greetings everyone. My name is Muhammad Zulfazli bin Anwar, metric number D20182086-238, and we are from EP4 class, AP group number 4. My others groupmate will introduce themselves in the beginning of the video. So what we are going to do today? Today we are going to do a vlog about the danger and prevention of dengue. Do you know what is dengue? Have you ever heard about that? Dengue is a potentially serious disease caused by a virus transmitted by a mosquito. The main question is it harm to human? And the answer is yes. It is very harm and danger to human because it can cause death. For more information, please take a look at this chart, guys. Dengue is a serious disease that can cause harm to human. For example, in Malaysia, from previous year, there are 1019 cases and 162 deaths due to dengue. So, that's why we need to beware of this disease.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Ahmad Fikri bin Asfar. So next what I'm going to talk about is four type of viruses dengue, which is Den 1, Den 2 and Den 3. Infected by one type of virus will give immunity to that type virus only. If individuals live in an area infected with dengue, they can be infected more than once in their lifetime. The four serotype of virus show significant difference, so they can also be referred as four different viruses. In fact, the science of taxonomy, the science of classification of living beings, classifies each serotype as its own species. So, how dengue transmit to human? The dengue virus spread to human to mosquito through human and mosquito, circle transmission. Typically, 4 days after being bit by an infected Aedes aegypti mosquito, a person will develop viremia, a condition in which there is high level of dengue virus in the blood. Viremia lasts for 5 days but can last as long as 12 days. On the first day of viremia, the person generally show no symptom of dengue. 5 days after being bit by the infected mosquito, the person develops symptom of dengue fever, which can last for weeks or longer.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Izzat Syafiq bin Suwandi Yazid. My ID is D2018-208-6323. Today, we are going to talk about what are symptoms for dengue fever. For the second is we are going to talk about how do I prevent from dengue fever. There are many ways to for us to prevent dengue fever. Okay, first of all, we're going to talk about symptom of dengue. Okay, there are many ways we can know the sign of dengue fever, such as you can see the picture on my left. First of all is eye pain, headache, bone pain, rash, muscle pain, nausea or vomiting. Vomiting at least you must vomit 3 times in 24 hours. It will also as a sign for dengue symptom. Okay, for the next, we're gonna talk about how do I need to prevent from the dengue fevers. Okay, you must check for damp areas in your home. It's very dangerous if you doesn't check your dams in your home. First of all, we must examine the bottom of your refrigerator. For the next is cooler, dustbin, racks for mosquitoes breeding sites. Okay, beside that, you must always keep the toilet bowls, dustbin covered, and never let waste accumulate near your home. Okay, for the next is you need to keep the containers covered to avoid water accumulation. Okay, for the next is if you have flower pots in your area's home, you must make sure that you must avoid from over watering in your plants, and you must make sure that flower pots is always clean. Okay, that's all for me for symptom of dengue. And how do I need to prevent from the dengue fever? I'm gonna pass for my friends for to talk about their parts. So thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Fatin Atira binti Muhammad Yahya. Number matric D20182086-319. Okay, about treatment for dengue fever, there is no specific medicine to treat dengue infection. If you think you may have dengue fever, you should use pain reliever with acetaminophen and avoid medicine with aspirin, which could worsen bleeding. And then you should also rest, drink plenty of fluid, and see your doctor. If you start to feel worse in the first 24 hours after your fever goes down, you should go to the hospital immediately to be checked for complications. Okay, in some cases in children, dengue fever can lead to a serious complication called dengue hemorrhagic fever. Dengue hemorrhagic fever can progress into dengue shock syndrome. Okay, if not quickly treated with life-saving measures, dengue shock syndrome can be fatal. Dengue hemorrhagic fever and dengue shock syndrome can develop in anyone with dengue fever, but most often occurs in children who have dengue fever previously. Okay, the risk factor for developing dengue hemorrhagic fever include having antibodies to dengue virus from a previous infection, being under the age of 12, being female, weak immune system. Okay, this rare form of the disease is characterized by high fever, damage to the lymphatic system, damage to blood vessel, bleeding from the nose, bleeding from the gums, liver enlargement, circulatory system failure. Okay, the symptom of dengue hemorrhagic fever can trigger dengue shock syndrome. Dengue shock syndrome is severe and can lead to excessive bleeding and even death.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Aidil bin Rasli, D2018-208-6247. So, in conclusion, dengue can be categorized as a very dangerous disease. As we all know, that dengue has claimed so many lives around the world, including in Malaysia. Dengue fever, which is a disease epidemic caused by Aedes mosquitoes, is of great concern to people around the world. So we must take every precautionary measure for everything that happen to ourselves, family, society, and others. Also to see the well-being of the country. Society must realize that this is the serious matter need to be addressed in our daily life. So follow all the precautionary measure that has been determined, and also make sure the house and area around us are clean, from all the things that will be cause dengue, immediately come seek for treatment at the nearest treatment center if we get some symptoms of dengue. So, for my last word, please maintain cleanliness for yourself, family, society, and the last one is for your country. So, that's all. Thank you.